Hi friends, today we are going to talk about another design pattern called backend for frontend. This series is from Microsoft Design Patterns on given on the Microsoft website. The link to that series is present in the description below. Let's try to see this. This is a very small pattern in which, for example, let's say you have an application which is serving different type of clients. For example, this is a browser service, and this is mobile application, mobile app. You can have multiple mobile app teams as well. For example, iOS, Android, and whatever different teams are present. So you must and this is your backend service. Now, different interfaces can have different requirements for the API. For example, browser team might need different types of APIs or different types of content for the same resource, and the mobile application may need APIs with content modified or personalized for that type of media. For example, mobiles have different resolutions, different data types. Mobiles can basically have different requirements for showing content on them. So what happens is there is going to be conflicting requirements from different teams. And in this cases, the bottleneck is going to be the team developing this service. And if development of this service is critical, if it is time taking, then it is going to be bottleneck in the development for your front ends. So what you can do in this scenario is you can create a facade layer between your different interfaces. For example, this is a browser service, browser, and this is your mobile application. Instead of these devices directly connecting to your backend service, they can have their separate backend for frontend services in which browser is going to make request to their respective BFF service, backend for frontend service, and then BFF is going to make request to your backend service. In this case, any requirement which is particular to that interface only or that front-end team only can be handled at this layer. So all the logic, all the external type of logic, for example, if browser needs higher resolution images and mobile applications needs smaller images, or maybe may need different data feeds, or may not need because every data has some size and it is going to take network bandwidth, and in mobile application network bandwidth is very costly in terms of computation, costly in terms of time taken to load your application. So you may need very less amount of data to travel between the services and your mobile application. So what you can do is you can have all those calculations or all those processing in your BFF service, and this backend service is going to provide only the agnostic features, interface agnostic features, or the backbone features, and all the interface specific features can be implemented at this layer. This type of uh, uh, pattern may not be feasible in cases where your browser or your interfaces do not need different behavior, do not need different functionality. In those cases, having this facade layer is going to be an overkill. So in those cases, you can directly contact them. But if the cases arise where there are significant differences in requirements for those interfaces, then you can have BFF services. Another advantage besides development speed and having not having bottleneck in the main service, other advantages of this BFF pattern is this code remains clean. So this can only handle business functionalities. All the interface level functionalities have been moved to the BFF service. First of all, clean code. In second advantage of this BFF pattern is, for example, let's say your browser was making multiple requests For example, let's consider a pattern in which your browser needs to have is showing a page, or your application is showing a page in which it needs to make multiple requests on different APIs. Let's say it calls team once, it calls product APIs, it calls order APIs, it calls uh, category APIs, or it calls different APIs to show content on a particular page. So each API call is going to take its time. It is going to create connection, it is going to take time, it is going to compute, it is going to take resources. What you can do is, instead of having this behavior, you can create a BFF service, and your browser or your interface team is going to call only a single API, one API. Then this BFF is going to make different calls to multiple services, different services. For example, this is the catalog service, this is the order service, this is the promo service. So it can make different calls to multiple services. It can aggregate the content and it can give the response. In this case, you will have better performance. And if you want, you can have retry mechanism as well. For example, let's say this response was 2xx and this response was 2xx, but 5xx came from this service. How are you going to handle those scenarios? So you can handle those scenarios like, you can just pass on this 5xx in the response body. For example, there will be four responses returned, and you can basically send a single response with the order details, promo details, and catalog details, like this. And for this, you can have a response for this. In this case, promo or promotions was giving 5xx, so you can say that there's a 5xx here. So in this case, what a front end can do is, front end can make an extra call. Either front end can handle this 5xx or BFF layer can handle this. That depends on your implementation. So there are some challenges to this pattern as well. For example, let's say there you have multiple teams for interfaces. For example, one browser team and one mobile application teams. You can have single BFF service for them as well. If the handling for both the front ends is same, you can have single backend for front end service, which can interact with the backend service, and all the front end handling code can be handled here. We have to remember that no business logic should be handled here. It should be handled in the backend service, so that if any other service wants to interact with this with different pattern, it can be handled here. Besides this, you have to look out that how are you going to handle this service, which team is going to take its ownership. Is front-end team going to take its ownership? Is back-end team going to take its ownership? Mostly front-end teams take this ownership, because it is this service is related to the front-end. Another point that you have to see is how it is going to scale, because backend services are generally meant to scale, but you have to keep in mind that this service will also need to scale along with increasing traffic. Another thing that you have to consider is that there should be no code duplication. For example, you're implementing some code, but this code duplication functionality is generally seen where you have multiple BFF for multiple interfaces. For example, you have a browser interface and you have a mobile interface, and you have their separate BFF service. You have to keep in mind that these two do not have code duplication. If you think that the functionalities required for both these interfaces are similar, you can have a single service for BFF. Another very frequent thing that we have seen is, for example, front-end teams need some feature, and the back-end service, and you want to create BFF service for them, either a single BFF service or multiple BFF service for each interface. You have to evaluate whether implementing this functionality is suited best for the backend service or for the front backend for front-end service. This is the backend service. Because if it is a business logic, then it should go here. If it is a general purpose functionality, then it should go here. If it is front-end specific thing, if it is an interface specific thing, then it can go in the BFF service. Because segregation of responsibilities is very important to have a clean architecture design in your system. And if this is not properly followed, then it is going to create challenges in the form of technical debt. It can create challenges in the form of bad code, messy code. So that is all for the backend for front-end service. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you and have a nice day.